everybody, my name is Mars and welcome back to part 3. I'm really enjoying this detective game so far, so without further ado, let's just dive into this next episode of Murder on the Orient Express.
I had just been promoted to detective after 5 years on patrol. It was my first time on a major case. It had been a month since Daisy Armstrong was kidnapped. The Armstrongs were desperate for some sign of hope. I was there only for paperwork, to fill in some blanks.
Okay, excuse me, I guess she wasn't the daughter. She thinks he kidnapped the kid, okay. But right now, even though it's still... I didn't even say what day it was earlier in this session, this recording session. But today is August 12th, almost 12 a.m. So this should be the beginning of a new video, probably part 3. So hello, welcome back. My name is Mars. We have some more murder on the Orient Express, and now we're playing this detective. Daisy Armstrong, a 3-year-old girl, daughter of John and Sonia Armstrong. Victim was taken sometime on the evening of February 24th, 2019. Abduction took place at the Armstrong residence, where reception was being held. So rich people, something Daisy's nanny. Nanny. So yeah, rich people discovered the child's disappearance at approximately 10:45 p.m. A ladder was found outside the child's bedroom window. It was used to remove Daisy from the house. The window, usually locked from the inside, was found open. 4-wheel drive tracks were found in the woods near the house. No party guests drove a 4x4. Yeah, I have, what was that, 1 million? Okay, so they can't spell. Okay, so they're not that intelligent. Have 1 million ready in 2 to 3 days. We will inform you where to deliver the money. We caution you to not go public or talk to the police. The child is in safe hands. As the law enforcement protocols were in place, the Armstrongs followed the ransom demand instructions and paid the ransom on March 1st, 2019. Since then, there has been no further communication from the kidnappers, and Daisy has not been returned. The investigation is ongoing, obviously. John Armstrong, 38, retired. Okay, armed forces. Statement: we were hosting a social event to raise money for a local museum. There were many people, some of them total strangers to us, and we were all very busy. You had this event at your house with people that you barely know, just strangers coming in and out of your house, and you didn't with your daughter there. With your daughter there. You couldn't have done this like in like a separate, like they usually have like since it's rich people, like different buildings on one. They could have just had it outside basically and left the inside of the house off limits while their daughter was there, but whatever. Then we heard Susan, Daisy's nanny, screaming. It must have been 10:45 or 10:50. And first of all, why was this event held so late at night when this girl was supposed to be sleeping and y'all having an event inside the home downstairs? Already these parents about to piss me off. My wife and I went upstairs to Daisy's room. Susan was crying hysterically. Daisy was no longer in her bed, and on her pillow was a ransom note. 32, housewife. What's the point of being a housewife if you have a nanny? You should be able to do something. Since the nanny, you probably got a maid, so what's the point of view? Statement. Excuse me. The last time I saw Daisy was about 10:30 p.m. when I went up to check on her in her room. I noticed Susan was not around, but Daisy was sleeping peacefully. I stayed with her for 10 minutes or so. I assumed Susan will return soon, so I rejoined the party. Computer input error 79. Disposition to be retaken. A telephone record for the day of the abduction for the Armstrongs. The mom called that number. The mom called that number. The dad called that number. Wait, the dad called the mom. Then Susan, the babysitter, right? She called the mom. Then the nanny called that number. And then the dad called 911. So the nanny was on a call from 10:11 to 10:45. And there was no calls between pretty much noon to 10, which is surprising since they were hosting the event. So you would think they would be like finalizing event details, I guess, during that time. Unless during that time was the event, since they was hosting something for a museum, right? So I was probably hosting something all day. Is what you're telling me? Well, I don't know, whatever.
The phone record of the night of the kidnapping. The last call was for 911.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
That's why I'm here. A damn computer glitch. Or somebody pushed delete instead of save. Whatever happened, we lost the nanny's deposition. So my entire contribution to the investigation is to take it again.
I didn't know I was supposed to be clicking on each paper for her to say something, so we're going backwards right now.
I can't imagine the pain her parents felt when they realized Daisy was gone. How are they going to feel when they realize I have no answers for them? Only more questions. How could the child be taken with so many people in the house?
Yeah.
The misspellings are clearly on purpose, and they didn't return the child when the ransom was paid.
Yeah, that's
The crime was audacious. How could the kidnapper know which was the window of Daisy's room? No, they could use a ladder to reach it, and no, they could enter the room without being seen. The investigation is now part of a pile of investigations, and my captain sent me here just to dot some I's and cross some T's.
Okay, that is true. They had to be on purpose because I noticed that they had like the bigger words that people who probably weren't that who probably dropped out of school early would probably have a hard time spelling. Like for example, like caution. Maybe even inform. They probably spell that wrong, or deliver. But they spelled have and ready and hand. Well, they didn't spell hand wrong, but they didn't add the S at the end. Okay, so that was okay. I see. I get you. I gotcha. I get what you're putting down, detective. We eye level. I get you. Be right here. If only I had a camera to show you. My gun in here. And
A topographical map. Often more important than a road map in these mountains.
I'm hearing the damn neighbors. Like I said, it's almost midnight. It's only they want to start talking. Let me not curse. Okay, he's a nice spot. Y'all don't have security, by the way. That's another thing. Okay, I'm actually kind of surprised that we have like a mission off of the train.
Good evening. Colonel Armstrong?
Yes. You're the detective they phoned about.
Joanna Locke.
I don't remember you.
I'm newly assigned to the case.
It's about time more detectives were involved. My wife Sonia. She hasn't been herself. Every day is a waking nightmare for us. Tell me you've uncovered something new.
I'm here to speak to your daughter's nanny. There was a computer problem. Her earlier statement has been lost.
Oh, I see. We had hoped. Well, do as you wish. I won't be far if you need me.
Oh, she could have like, she has like a light jog, but when I'm playing the other guy, he doesn't have a light jog. He just pretends to walk a little bit faster. They have the same photo, pretty much. Same photo shoot, same dress.
Sympathy and
See,
support for the Armstrong family during this difficult time. Thoughtful, but never enough.
Here it is, photos from the same like
What a dear child.
photo shoot. So why isn't there a variety of different times, different photos of this girl? Why is it just the same photo? Huh? I'll get to you in a second, mister. But nice home, by the way. This is a nice home. Kind of look like an alien. Damn, scared me for a second. What's up, kitty? What's up?
Lyon, in France. What a lovely looking city. A toy train. Now here I am on a real one.
Go to that room. Okay, not that one. Okay. Who in here? Oh, she pregnant again. Oh. And she missing her daughter, her kidnapped daughter. That's crazy.
A toy castle. When I was a kid, I had a police station and a gold mustache. Thank you very much.
And the same weird cat thing. Okay.
The world through the eyes of a child seems so sweet. Mrs. Armstrong, my name is Joanna Locke. I'm a detective investigating the kidnapping of your daughter. May I talk to you? When is your baby due? Mrs. Armstrong? Sonia?
I don't want to talk. I just want to see my daughter again. That's all that matters.
The poor woman. I can't imagine how she feels. And another baby on the way? I want to help, but I'm here to take the nanny's statement, and there are no words I can think of to ease Sonia's pain. Hello, are you Suzanne Moreau, Daisy's nanny?
Yes?
I'm Joanna Locke, a detective working on Daisy's case.
Is there any news?
I'm afraid not.
How can I help you?
I'm really sorry. I'm afraid I have to take your statement again concerning the evening of Daisy's disappearance. There was a computer problem. Your statement was accidentally deleted.
Of course. I want to help any way I can.
Tell me about that night in your own words.
The Armstrongs had a party to raise money for a museum, I think. Mrs. Armstrong is on her board. I was in charge of Daisy. I stayed with the little one all evening, playing with her and reading books to her. She couldn't sleep with all the noise and the comings and goings.
When did you notice Daisy was missing?
I was only gone 5 minutes to phone my mother. She's in the hospital. When I returned, Daisy wasn't in her bed. I thought she might have gone to look at the party, but then I saw the ransom note on her pillow. I screamed and screamed. I couldn't stop.
Wait, was that a lie? Didn't she call them? She called Daisy's mom, right? Wait, no, I think she called a different number. And she called Daisy's mom earlier that day. And the last call before 911, she was running the phone for like 30 minutes, I want to say.
Did you notice anything unusual before that?
I was with Daisy all evening. Finally, she fell asleep. I didn't see anyone else or notice anything in particular.
Do you have any idea who did this?
No! I can't see who could have done such a horrible thing. The Armstrongs are such good people. Like my own family.
Thank you for giving me your statement again. I'll get back to you if I have any questions.
I won't be far.
Okay, I have Suzanne's statement, but her answers need some checking.
Stay deal. Alright, hold on. Listen. Okay. Yeah. She said she called her mom, right? And right here it says... Okay, wait, let me see. Okay, Susan did call the mom. Yeah, I was right. She called the mom earlier in the day. Then later she called another number, so that could have been her mom, I guess.
Everything looks okay here. Nothing shocks me here. Everything looks okay here. Nothing shocks me here. Everything looks okay here. Nothing shocks me here. Score. 1 for the good guys.
Up C, yep. Select one element which does not match Miss Moreau's testimony about her phone call. Go to the party to raise money for a museum, I think. Oh, but they have the dialogue right there. Mrs. Armstrong is on their board as usual. For events like this, I was in charge of Daisy. I stayed with the little one all evening, playing with her and reading books to her. She had trouble. Last time I saw Daisy was about 10:30. Yeah, she was on the phone around that time, right? I noticed Susan was not around, but Daisy was sleeping peacefully. I stayed with her for 10 minutes or so. The son will return soon, so I joined the party. Wait, no, oh, never mind. Thought this was a statement from the nanny, never mind. So she could have been with, her daughter while her nanny was on the phone. I noticed it was not around, but Daisy was sleeping peacefully. Okay, so we'll return soon, so I joined the party.
Everything looks okay here. This information does not correspond to what Suzanne told me. Suzanne said she left Daisy alone for 5 minutes, but Mrs. Armstrong says she stayed with Daisy for a while and Suzanne did not return. Score. 1 for the good guys.
She left Daisy alone for 5 minutes, a while, and didn't return. Okay. Giving about 2 women regarding the time was going through. I mean, I doubt anybody would be completely accurate given the circumstances. But, whatever. She right here. Oh, no. I mean, let me see if the mom wants to talk real quick. Today wasn't a particularly hot day. Was not a particularly hot day. So I could have recorded earlier, but like I said, I had to work. So I was tired a little bit. But now I'm starting to get hot a little bit. Probably because I closed my window, but so you won't hear too much of like cars and stuff going by.
Mrs. Armstrong? Let me show you this.
Daisy, my little Daisy. I miss her so much. How good it is to see her face.
I can't imagine the pain you're feeling right now.
She loved her little stuffed animal, Fluffy. She took him everywhere with her. The kidnappers took it as well. They didn't have to. That means they wouldn't hurt her, doesn't it?
Every lead will be followed up. You have my word on that.
Thank you. I shouldn't lose hope. Somehow.
I know it isn't my case, but I just made a promise, and I mean to keep it.
Not your case. You just said you was working on this case, so what? Never mind. Whatever.
Do you know where I can find Miss Moreau?
She's in her room. Last door on the left.
Tell me about the night Daisy was taken, especially anything about your daughter and Suzanne Moreau.
Apart from seeing to our guests, I took a moment to check on Suzanne and Daisy in Daisy's room. Suzanne wasn't there, but Daisy was asleep. I sat with her for 10 minutes or so. Suzanne didn't return while I was there, but there's no reason for her to sit there all night when Daisy is asleep. I went back downstairs.
May I come back? If I have more questions?
Of course. Anything I can do.
Okay, the stories Sonia and Suzanne tell don't match. I should recheck my file and track Suzanne's movements.
Yep, check the phone numbers. I was only gone 5 minutes to phone my mother. She's in the hospital. When I returned, I thought she may have gone to look at the party, but then I saw the ransomware pillow. Okay. But how do I know that number is connected to the hospital? She could be telling the truth. I don't know. But I was only gone 5 minutes. No, you wasn't using the phone for more than that. For over 30. I got 34 minutes.
That is not exactly what Suzanne told me earlier. Suzanne was on the phone more than 5 minutes. Hey, I'm a pretty good detective after all.
Okay. What's up, kitty?
If I understand you correctly, you left Daisy when she was not asleep?
The party was very loud. Daisy was too wound up to sleep. I read her a Motley Mule detective story to try and put her to sleep. Daisy finally fell asleep. Right before Motley Mule solved his case in the book I was reading her. I had to make a quick phone call. No more than 5 minutes. But when I came back, Daisy was gone.
Are you sure you were only gone for 5 minutes?
5, 6, what does it matter? It was very quick.
You say you were only away 5 or 6 minutes, but Mrs. Armstrong says she was alone there more like 10 minutes. And the phone record shows that you stayed on the call for more than 30 minutes, way longer than you said.
My mother is extremely ill. It's difficult for me. I may have lost track of time. When I came back, Daisy had disappeared. It must have been a coincidence.
You have to be precise, Suzanne. A little girl's life is at stake.
Why are you doing this? I didn't do anything wrong. I would never hurt Daisy.
I need to check Suzanne's story. She's panicking. Why now? What is she afraid of?
Okay, reconstruct the facts. Was it the kidnapper takes Daisy? The kidnapper touches the window under Daisy's bedroom. The kidnapper carries the little girl down a ladder. The kidnapper enters through the front door. The kidnapper climbs the stairs. I was gonna say, why would he take the stairs and then go out the window? But I get it, to avoid the guest. But I would assume the guest was supposed to be. I would assume that the parents would be at least somewhat, slightly responsible. Even though I was judging them about having a party that late with their kid inside and having a party inside, at least I would assume they at least told the guests not to. They're not allowed upstairs, and nobody saw him go upstairs. Like, even going upstairs is risky, because somebody had to have seen him. Oh yeah, she called. Oh, you know, wrong thing. Put that there. There. Or, well, no, never mind. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go.
That is a great detective job. The kidnapper
Thank you.
places a ladder under the window to Daisy's room. Then he joins the party, just one guest in the crowd. He somehow knows when Suzanne leaves the room, then sneaks upstairs. He opens Daisy's window, carries her down the ladder, and vanishes.
Call number to check her alibi. How do I open the... Oh, let me back out then. Show me the damn numbers. How do I check the file? Okay, there you go. Someone's blocking my TV, so I couldn't see the thing that said inspect, but whatever. Okay, 2140.
The detective gets it right.
Right in front of her.
The number you have called is not in service at this time. Please hang up and dial again, or contact your service provider.
The number Suzanne called is not in service? A hospital? I should see if the Armstrongs can confirm what Suzanne told me.
Both of them? I gotta go downstairs.
How are you doing? Are you holding up?
You know, in the military, you're supposed to have the stiffest of upper lips. The Desert War taught me that soon enough. But this, it's difficult. Damned difficult. Harder on my good lady, of course.
Do you know where I can find Miss Moreau?
Her room is upstairs across the hall from Daisy's. She seldom leaves it.
Did you see Miss Moreau during the party?
I remember seeing her at some point, but otherwise, no. I was too busy with my guests. Wear the smile, shake the proffered hand.
Ms. Moreau told me she called her mother.
Well, why not? I believe they are very close, and the poor woman is not well. She needs some experimental treatment that isn't available yet in France.
I won't be long.
Take whatever time you need.
So she did this to pay off her mother's medical bills. I'm back. Hello.
I spoke with Suzanne. She was phoning her mother. That's why you didn't see her when you went to check on Daisy.
Yes, her mother. I tried to call the poor woman earlier that week, but the hospital said she's been in a medically induced coma for more than 2 months.
Suzanne told me she called her mother, but she would have known her mother was in a coma.
Say less, bitch. I'm coming for you.
The number you called that night is no longer in service.
I don't understand. That's the number the hospital gave me to call my mother's room.
You told me you were on the phone with your mother when Daisy was abducted.
As we said earlier, I didn't pay attention. and was on the phone longer than I said. But since my mother is very ill, she had to leave her hometown, Lyon, because the treatment is not approved yet in France. She is in an hospital in Boston for a special treatment. I call her every night to check on her. When I came back, Daisy was gone. I'll never forgive myself.
Are you sure you called your mother?
Yes, every night since she was admitted in December.
Suzanne, I think you really care for Daisy. If you do, then tell me the truth. You can't have been calling your mother while she's in a coma.
My mom really is in a hospital in Boston. She really is in a coma. I wasn't calling her. I was on the phone with my boyfriend, Noah.
Why lie about it? Why are you panicking?
Because he's gone. I haven't heard from him since the night of the kidnapping. I'm afraid he's somehow connected to Daisy's disappearance. That he was just using me somehow. But I swear I talked to him. Yes, for more like 30 minutes that night. So he couldn't have kidnapped Daisy at the same time we were talking.
But he could have kept you talking so someone else could take Daisy.
Yes, you can see why I lied. Can't you? I was afraid you'd suspect me of having something to do with it. You can understand that, can't you?
Suzanne, I want to believe you, but you've made it harder to find Daisy. Do you realize that?
Oh my god. What have I done?
What's most important is not what you've done, but what you do now. Go. I'll be back to talk to you. No more lies, Suzanne. For Daisy, no more lies. Noah. The name might lead us to that little girl. I am on this case now, whether my captain wants me to be or not.
And now you lying for a man when this man could possibly have kidnapped this girl? Women like you. Whatever.
A card from the florist. It's signed N. I expect Suzanne must have gone through a lot of tissues these past weeks. An Eiffel Tower keychain, but no key. Small jewelry box. By the size, I'm guessing earrings. Why put a key in a jewelry box? Okay, Suzanne, let's see what you haven't told me.
Day at the park with Noah, I could tell he's opening up more and more with me. I chattered on and on about my job, told him how much I liked Armstrong, especially Daisy. I really feel like he's invested in our relationship. That kind of man is so rare these days. Valentine's Day, Noah and I went to the Blue Lagoon, our favorite restaurant, for lunch. It was wonderful at first. Then something happened. Noah received a text. I don't know what it was, but he said he had to leave. He wouldn't say anything else. Instead, we went away somewhere in the mountains. Finally, we arrived at a cabin in the middle of nowhere. He told me to stay in the car. Not very romantic for Valentine's Day. Noah gave me flowers. He is usually very attentive, but despite everything, I felt he was more distant today. I hope he is well. I would like to be more present for him, but I don't want to interfere in his private life. It's been a while since I wrote in this diary. I didn't have the strength, and I think this is the last time I will write in it. My dear Daisy was kidnapped, and I haven't heard from Noah since that day. It was the night Daisy was taken. He talked and talked. I left Daisy too long, and now she's gone. I thought he loved me, but he just never called again or anything. He hasn't replied to my messages since the night Daisy. I'm lost. It's my fault Daisy is gone. I didn't watch over her.
I can see why Suzanne didn't tell me everything about this, Noah. It's clear when he disappeared that she realized something was very wrong.
How do I check the identity of her boyfriend? Right now he's still just a mystery. I'll probably need to find a picture of them together. Hold on.
A toy train. Now here I am on a real one. I imagine these flowers must have been beautiful. Who gave them to you?
The gardener. They're getting pretty wilted, but I hate to throw them away.
Tell me about your boyfriend. Have you been together long?
My boyfriend? Why? He doesn't have anything to do with this.
Please, Suzanne, the sooner you answer my question, the sooner we'll be done.
His name is Noah Garrity. I met him at a Lunar New Year party in Great Barrington. He is a kind and caring person, although, well, I miss him. He had to go away on business. He should be back.
You was the one that just said you was nervous that he could have had something to do with it. Now all of a sudden, oh, he has nothing to do with it? You're so confident about that? Stupid idiot. Oh, I don't like you. And I am getting hot that I'm mother...
Their fairy tale became a nightmare. Know anything about Miss Moreau's boyfriend?
Her boyfriend? I know she went out with someone for a while there. More recently, I saw a man in a 4x4 who would pick her up on her nights off. He never got out of his car, just waited for her. She did seem to spend more time than usual on the phone these past few weeks, but she worked hard. We weren't going to begrudge her what free time she had. Since the abduction, she keeps pretty much to herself.
I won't be long.
Take whatever time you need.
Look through the file for something about them. Yeah, we know that. The tracks, yeah, where are they? Right here, right here.
These tire tracks could well be from Suzanne's boyfriend's 4x4. That's it. No rookie mistake there.
Okay, confront her. Gotcha. Wait, what does that say? There's an entry about a cabin in the woods. Oh yeah, I visited on Valentine's Day. It wasn't romantic. No, I had missed stay in the car. This is strange. Just ask her about the cabin. Don't accuse her. Because if we accuse her first and then ask where the cabin is, she's probably gonna get defensive and just not say anything about it. Or not tell us where it is.
Tread marks of a four-wheel drive vehicle were found outside the garden on the night of the kidnapping. Noah drives one, doesn't he? Where is he, Suzanne? If you know anything more about him, you have to tell me.
I know what you're thinking, but it's impossible. He was very nice to me. He never did anything to make me suspicious. We went out to eat, to the movies. Just like a normal couple. He's not the only man in the Berkshires who drives that kind of car.
You really didn't notice anything strange about Noah until he vanished?
He could get moody at times, as if he had a lot on his mind.
In your diary, you say that Noah took you to a cabin in the mountains on Valentine's Day.
You read my diary?
I'm sorry, but we have to find Daisy. We both want that. So yes, I looked in your diary.
You're right. He took me to a cabin in the woods. I waited for him in the car. He came out after a few minutes. He was very sweet and apologetic, but he never explained. We went back to the restaurant for dessert.
Did you ever go back to the cabin with him?
No, Never.
So what made Noah drive all the way to a cabin in the middle of nowhere? He left her in the car. Why was he there? This is important. I know it is. I can use Suzanne's directions to the cabin and compare them to the map of the area I have in my car.
Okay, cross 2 bridges, some thick woods, and then pass a cornfield on the left. And it entered a heavily wooded area.
Thanks to the information Suzanne gave me, I should be able to find the cabin on this map.
Okay, is this the town or is this the town? Well, okay, we left town, then crossed 2 bridges. Left town. Wait, left town. Okay, would it be like right here? Left town. This might be a bridge. This might be a bridge. Then past a cornfield on the left, which I'm assuming is yellow. Area. Okay. Okay, no. Let me see. Okay, wait, hold on, right here. Bridge, maybe bridge, then left. Then some thick woods. Wait, no. Wait, no, past 2 bridges and then some thick woods and then the cornfield on the left. Alright. So that could still be this road, right? Then just some more trees, and then we stopped outside the cabin.
I got it. The cabin has to be here.
Ah, got it.
I have to find that cabin. I hope I'm not too late. Okay, here is this famous cabin. Let's investigate.
Now I know this Agatha Christie, like this story, supposed to be like a book. They even made a movie that I didn't realize. I think from the picture, I think that was Johnny Depp in it. But I doubt I'm gonna bother to even watch it. But you should not be here by yourself in the dark.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Nobody. I can't just waltz in without a warrant. I need to see what's inside.
Kinda turned into a damn horror game all of a sudden. There's no blood on it, so we're good, we're good. You gotta grab one of these to step on to look in the damn window. Jeez. What am I looking for?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Nobody. I can't just waltz in without a warrant.
Oh, this? Yeah, give me that.
Noah brought Suzanne to this dump on Valentine's Day? What a romantic. Noah brought Suzanne
I
to
can't
this
take it to
dump
look
on
in. Oh my
Valentine's Day?
goodness.
What a romantic.
This house has sails on it. What the hell?
That barrel is sturdy enough. I could climb on it.
damn cat thing. Making a lot of damn noise.
Ugh, an old hunting trophy starting to molt. Empty wine bottles. Somebody has been here lately. It's Daisy's plush toy. If Fluffy is here, the kidnapper has been here. I have to get inside this cabin.
You hear the music? Now at the beginning, matter of fact, in the intro, I said hopefully we'll have this game done before the Mafia game comes out. And I wasn't sure how long I wanted to make the intro video, so I was still deciding on that, and next thing you know, boom, it was time for the Mafia Mafia game to come out. So the intro of the game literally came out. I published it after the intro for the Mafia game, so excuse me about that.
The broom isn't sturdy enough to force the door.
You can kick the door down,
I'm not
Mr.
getting through this door
Detective.
by wishing it open.
Oh, you weak. Oh. Grab the axe. You can literally kick the damn door down. It is a dilapidated. It is a little wooden little cabin. One little kick,
A maul for splitting
and
wood.
you're good.
Perfect for attacking doors.
Oh, shut up. A leg is good for attacking doors too, by the way. See, you can even swing it right.
Look at
Dramatic.
that. A broken door to investigate. No need for a warrant.
Shut up.
Some boxes. I wonder what they were used for. Some people seem to have played here before.
Be the simplest things that be just irritating me. Like, damn. Especially when you're a detective, ain't no way
The
you
floor is
this.
scratched and worn in this area.
Weak.
The sofa must have been moved a lot.
Hold on.
A lot of tools. I guess somebody noticed the cabin was about to fall down.
Yeah, the cabin about to fall down, so all you need to do was kick the damn door. You didn't need to go grab a damn axe to break it down.
That's a woman's hairbrush. Did Suzanne actually come in here after all?
Could have been just a brush of little girl's hair.
It's Fluffy, no doubt about it.
Blue Lagoon, okay.
This bottle comes from the Blue Lagoon. The stove is cold. Nobody's been here recently. Damn, it's booby-trapped. If I move, it could go off, and that countdown tells me it wants to go off anyway.
Okay, booby trap, nice. What do you want me to do? Give me instructions. What the hell am I supposed to do? The symbols on the three wheels must coincide with each other. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, I see. Okay, so I don't go like that. What is this James Bond music? Hold on. There you go, down. Oh, we're not done. Alright, what next? What? What's the hint? What is it? What? I have to free the battery by unlocking the pistons that block it. Wait, what? Disconnect the cable with a flash. Okay, surprised I got that right, I guess. I don't know. Flashing light is the top. Then rotate it. Top. So now it's at the bottom, I'm assuming. Okay. The middle. Wait, flip it back over. Wait, what? I think it's the... Hold on. That was wrong.
Since I'm telling this story to you, Mr. Poirot, you should be able to deduce I didn't blow myself up. Let's see if I can remember how I defused the bomb.
Okay, that didn't need dialogue, just start me over. Damn. Wait, which one did I try? I tried the bottom one, right? I'm gonna try the middle one. Hold on.
That should do it. Wow, I wonder if that's how close it was. This would have ended my investigation right here. These rods are heading towards the canisters. It must be the trigger for the explosion. I smell a strong, sweet smell. Damn. I think these are filled to the brim with diethyl ether. Incredibly flammable. It looks like the kidnappers wanted to utterly destroy this place and whoever opened this hatch. A wooden crate? I have to open it. Oh no. Daisy. No. I called in my discovery of the body. Then there was nothing I could do except protect the site for forensics. The forensics team arrived an hour later, cordoned off the cabin with crime scene tape, and went to work. looking for physical evidence, fingerprints, testing for fluids, DNA, any clues science can uncover. They removed Daisy's body. The autopsy would take place in the morning. But I had one more stop to make.
Oh, damn. She did say that they did the ransom and drop off, and they did take the money. But the fact that they didn't give Daisy back just goes to tell you that that she was already dead. They're probably gonna claim it was by accident, though. Whenever we find those bastards.
Oh no!
That night, I swore to find the monster who killed that child.